Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley, and I hope you stick around today because we've got some fabulous local restaurants that'll be joining us on the Restaurant Show, including Hop's House Eatery and Pub in Mount Horeb, Blown Smoke Barbecue, and Vince's Pizza in Beloit. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show where you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat on the Restaurant Show.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. With us now is Piera and Fabrizio from Vince's Pizza down in Beloit. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Always good to have you in the house. So you are going to be making for us today penne alla arrabbiata.
Yes.
Which means what?
Angry penne. Angry pasta.
Angry
yes.
pasta. Okay.
Yes.
So we start out with a little bit of onions. Yep. Red onions looks like. That's butter that you've melted in there?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Butter.
Cool. So melt some butter, let those saute a little bit, looks
Yep.
like.
Yep.
And so we'll get that started. And Piera, why don't you talk to us about what we've got here? We've got some, looks like some cod, beer battered cod.
Yes,
right?
we have our beer batter cod. I mean, a Wisconsin staple, I
Of course,
say. You
of
know.
course.
We serve this. It's always on special on Friday nights.
Okay.
And we also have our baked cod if you wanted a little bit more healthier.
Okay.
And you get your choices of your fries or baked potato also. And you also get your garlic bread, your choice of salad, soup,
Sure.
coleslaw,
All right.
cottage cheese.
But now
But-
Fabrizio's added the
Yep,
bacon
I
now.
just
I
Yes.
just got very interested.
Yep.
Yes, bacon. Right?
Yep. A
Yeah.
little bit.
And you guys
We all
also
love
do
bacon.
You guys do you do baked cod, but you also do grilled salmon and you do perch dinners too. Am I
Yes,
right?
we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
We
cool.
do have a
Very cool.
variety of fish dinners. And we have our jumbo shrimp also.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And all of this is available for delivery, and I think folks should know that it's
Yes.
not just pizzas that you guys deliver; it's anything on the menu.
Yes, if you want to order this at 11 at night, we'll even deliver this to you.
That's
So,
awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome. Makes me want to move to Beloit. You sure you can't deliver up to Madison here?
It'll be a long drive,
Yeah,
but
it'll be pretty long for you. Okay, so
Right.
what do we got? What do we got over here?
right here we have our 10-ounce New York strip.
Okay.
We also have a 16-ounce porterhouse steak
Okay.
that we do serve, and it's special usually on Saturdays
Okay.
for $14.99, and you get all your great sides too. We have a loaded baked potato, or you can get the fries or onion rings, and then you get your salad, soup, coleslaw.
So that's just one option then, this loaded baked potato then.
Yes,
Okay.
yep,
All
yes.
right, very cool.
Usually they're plain, but you can get it loaded because this is how I usually.
That's how you do it.
Because
That's how you
bacon,
roll.
bacon.
Of course, you gotta have the
Bacon,
bacon.
yes.
So Fabrizio, what is it that you just added here?
I put some rose sauce,
Okay.
make it with some cream, some red wine sauce.
Okay.
So I'll let you cook more, get more flavor.
Okay.
And then some fresh basil.
All right, yeah, I noticed that you added that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I already did.
It
yeah.
gives it that sweetness,
Sure.
tanginess, and that spicy to it too.
Yeah, because in the sauce I already put some red pepper, crushed pepper.
Okay.
Make it a little bit hot. It's supposed to be a little bit
That's
hot.
the angry part of it.
Yeah, there
Yes,
you go.
yeah,
There you
but
go.
it's
the
really
combination.
good
It's the
combination
combination.
between
Sure.
the sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I
Yeah,
say.
absolutely. Now, you mentioned fresh basil. You said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there a difference? Can you definitely taste the difference between like the fresh basil and like the kind of basil that you get
The
from
dry basil.
Yeah, the dry.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
It's completely different.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not used to usually the dry basil. I like using everything fresh.
Yeah.
Get better taste. That's whatever it's supposed to be cooked. You know.
Sure. Yeah, a better taste. Fresh is
Yep.
always good. I think Julia Child said that. You just need good food with fresh ingredients.
Yep.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be fancy, just good food with fresh ingredients.
Yes.
So, how do we make these mushrooms here? It looks like you got some
Oh,
mushrooms.
we have our sautéed mushrooms.
Okay.
Just a little bit butter, salt, and pepper.
Okay.
We also do. I mean, some people sometimes prefer like a steamed vegetable, like steamed broccoli.
Sure, yeah.
And we'll do that also upon request. So.
So you can interchange the types of sides that you get with each main course then.
Yes. Yep. Just
very cool.
ask your server, and if we can do it, we'll be happy to do it.
And
So-
or ask your delivery person, ask the person that you call. And see.
Yes.
I mean, you have to order that ahead of time. You can't ask them when they get to your house. Well, can I have vegetables? No, you can't do that.
Yeah, the driver will sit there, take their order. I'll be back.
I'll be
yes.
back in an hour.
Yeah.
No problem. And you have a pretty good selection of wines and beer there as well.
Yes, today I brought Merlot because Merlot is very delicious. I think it pairs well with your steak and the red sauce, especially.
Okay.
Red wine, red sauce.
Red wine, is that a good rule of thumb? Red wine, red sauce,
Pretty much.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So,
And Merlot is just a preference for you. I mean, I'm a Cabernet drinker myself.
Cabernet and Merlot, it's in the same family. I
Sure.
would say
it's
it's
less,
more like
less
dry.
less
Right.
dry.
I
but-
like my sweets.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like sweet, like a Lambrusco
Okay.
or
Okay.
Moscato, but
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent.
Right now it's still sauteing because
All
you
right.
want the noodles to just
Suck a
the
little
more
bit of
the
the
more
sauce, yeah.
it cooks in with the sauce, the more the noodles get that great taste of the
So,
sauce.
there's kind of a science to this then, because just dumping the noodles in and have them get covered with the sauce isn't going to be enough for them to really get that flavor. You want them to cook for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Salt a little bit. With
The
sauce.
starchiness kind of just grabs
Interesting.
on to all the
Interesting.
That's
flavors.
what we like to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
And
cool.
one of our favorite pastas, and one of our pastas that everybody usually when they try it, they absolutely love it. It's like I said, you get that.
Of course,
This-
some Parmesan cheese.
You got to put
Yes.
some fresh Parmesan on there for sure. There you
Oh,
go.
you know Italians and their Parmesan. We love our Parmesan cheese on everything.
Absolutely. Well, who
My
doesn't?
daughter usually creates like a little mountain of Parmesan where I was like, you need to slow down, but she's just like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Whenever I go to those restaurants where they grind the Parmesan,
Oh, yes.
I always just I make sure that you can't see the salad
Yes,
anymore, 'cause
yes.
I love Parmesan
Yep.
that much.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I
Are we
think
gonna have
it's
time to
about
eat
done.
this today?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Here's the presentation. Look at that, and the fresh basil not only adds flavor, but it really looks nice in there. It adds some
Right.
little green color. Dress that up with some Parmesan cheese.
I
and there
like
you
to put a
go.
little bit more,
Like you're
actually.
saying, the basil,
More fresh dust.
fresh basil has the
Excellent.
best taste.
Excellent. Well, Piera and Fabrizio, always a pleasure to have you with us on the Restaurant Show. Thank you so much for coming on today. And don't you go away. There is more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around. Up next on the Restaurant Show, Blow and Smoke Barbecue. Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. I'm joined now by Mr. Robert Bishop from Blowin' Smoke Barbecue up in Wanakee. Welcome back, Robert.
Thank you much. How you doing?
Always a pleasure to have you
Thank
with
you.
us. So you're going to be making a couple of different sandwiches. Your food is always so good. You
Thank
smoke
you.
your own meats and everything. It's always, you bring great smells into our studio. So we're going to start out with the Reuben today,
Yes,
am I right? So
Reuben.
talk to us a little bit about the Reuben. How do you prepare the meat to make corned beef? Because the corned beef is a big part of that.
Right. We take it's the beef brisket,
Okay.
which is the chest of the cow.
Okay.
We take that and we brine it for about 10 days.
Brine it.
Brine is salt water, sugar, pickling spice,
Wow.
and a bucket of water basically. For 10 days, you turn it every other day.
10 days.
Yep, 10 days.
This is a big chunk of meat in a bucket.
Yeah, we cut it into smaller pieces
Okay.
to fit in there, you know.
All right.
But yeah, you brine it for about 10 days.
Yeah.
Pull it out, then you boil it for about 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah.
A little more pickling spice till it's just fork tender. Delicious corned beef.
Wow. Wow, and that's it. That seems
it.
pretty simple.
That's just not, well, it's just time consuming. Is it?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there's a waiting game. You play
Waiting
the waiting
game, yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you're going to make your version of the Reuben sandwich because we're coming up here to St. Patty's
St.
Day.
Patty's
so we'll
Day,
get into pastrami here in a minute as well. So what goes into your Reuben?
Well, it's basically Swiss cheese. We make our own kraut. We just take sauerkraut, doll it up. You know,
Okay.
with beer, some pepper.
Sure.
A little brown sugar, just kind of
Yeah.
zazz it up a little bit.
All right.
And our own Thousand Island dressing.
All right. Oh yeah. And you make that Thousand Island dressing?
Yeah, it's basically ketchup, mayo, pickle.
Sure.
Those
Oh,
kind of
don't
basic.
give that away. Now everybody's gonna just make it at home. All right. So then, now you're cooking this on a panini griddle. Is that what this is? Sort
That's
of?
yep for the television purposes. We just use our flat top at the restaurant.
Sure. Okay.
Same
Got it.
same difference basically.
So folks could do this at home, and
Oh, yeah.
this would
Yep,
be
yep.
a great meal to
Yep.
do at home.
Need a good sized refrigerator for that bucket of beef.
Yeah. Well, it's called outside. It's called your front porch this time of year.
There
so.
you go.
All right. Look at that. Excellent.
So there's your Reuben.
And that's on rye.
It's on a seeded rye that we use.
Okay. Excellent.
Very tasty.
There you go. And then, what does that come with it when you serve it at your restaurant? What does that typically come with?
It comes with, we use kettle chips.
Sure.
Delicious. They come with every sandwich.
Okay.
Or you can upgrade to one of our homemade sides for $1.49.
Okay.
But a lot of times these chips just go perfect. You know?
Sure.
You don't want something heavy duty.
Absolutely. Garnish it up real nice there.
A little pretty garnish on there. And
Yeah. So what are some of your sides that you make homemade?
potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans. We got a BLT pasta salad. We make our own mushrooms, onion rings, cheese balls, appetizers.
Wow. All from scratch.
Everything from scratch. The only thing we don't make there is the French fries.
Oh, wow.
That's only because you just can't make them any cheaper than you just buy them.
Right, yeah. Absolutely.
We do have a little secret
Secret seasoning.
seasoning
secret
for
spice?
the fries.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. Now, how about the pastrami sandwich? Walk us through this.
Okay, pastrami is basically the same thing as the corned beef,
Okay.
except for when you get to the boiling process, what you want to do is you take your beef and you rub it heavy with black pepper and coriander.
Okay.
Yep.
Coriander.
Yep.
All right.
Then we smoke that for about 6 or 7 hours. Is the big difference there.
Okay. So you start out with boiling it, and you boil it.
Nope. Yeah, as soon as it's done brining,
Oh, brining. Okay.
yep, you skip the boiling
Skip it.
and rub it with the pepper and the coriander,
Oh, okay.
and into the smoker.
All right.
Yeah, so that gives you your nice smoky flavor there.
Now, when something comes out of the smoker, and you'll have to forgive me just because I don't know as much about this as you do, but when something comes out of the smoker, is it cooked? I mean, is it ready to eat usually?
Oh yeah. It's
right.
let's go 6 or 7 hours.
Sure. So it gets hot enough to cook the meat.
Oh yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be these briskets when they come out, they'll be just wanting to fall apart in
Yeah.
your hands. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. It's a very nice
That's when
time.
you know it's just
very nice time of the day.
So that's just some yellow mustard, or what is that?
It's a yellow mustard with a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay.
Sweeten her up just a bit. These
you
are
go.
all homemade bread and butter pickles.
All right.
A friend of mine gave me his recipe and it's amazing.
All right. They even make their own pickles. I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
Well, it's the fun of cooking, making everything
Yeah.
from scratch. People like
course.
that, and it tastes better. Doesn't taste like it came out of a bag, So.
And you can't get it anywhere else.
No.
There's only one place that you can get the Blown Smokes
At Blown
homemade
Smoke.
pickles.
Right, yep.
Yeah. All right. So this is also on the seeded rye.
On the seed rye also, yep.
Okay. And you're using Swiss cheese on both of them.
Yes.
So what do you do to prepare the bread? You just put a little bit of butter on that?
Yep, just butter the bread, toast it off
Okay.
on the griddle, and
Okay, and then you put the cheese right on that, and it just
cheese,
melts right
yep,
in.
right in there.
Excellent.
And then I brought us some of our home fries.
Okay.
These are, we've got our baked potatoes have quite the process. We start off with baked potatoes. The next
really?
day they turned into potato skins,
Okay.
which is one of our appetizers. Then we cut them down to home fries.
Oh,
And
okay.
these are like the best crunchy, got just enough potato on there,
Okay, yeah, you
crispy crunchy.
yeah.
And then we've got a different
yeah.
seasoning for those guys, more of a little hearty seasoning.
Yeah, I like the crunchiness of it.
Yeah.
It's crispy. It's just nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, can we try one of these?
You betcha. Help
right.
yourself.
All right, so we're gonna try first the pastrami sandwich. It's been a little while since I've had pastrami. Maybe it'll get me hooked again.
Hooked?
Hook, line, and sinker.
Didn't take long.
Did not take long. Wow. What's great about that is you can really taste the smoke flavor.
Yep.
It's like the signature blown smoke flavor.
Right.
I really enjoy that. So, excellent. You got anything coming up this next month?
Well,
here?
we do. Month of March, St. Patrick's Day. I'm 98% Irish. So we'll
Okay.
do St. Patrick's Day. We're going to do our special with our corned beef dinner, baby reds, carrots, Guinness we'll have there.
Sure, of course. Gotta
On
have
hand,
the Guinness.
yeah. And then through the month of March, we'll be doing our Reuben sandwich
Okay.
with the home fries
Excellent.
and a Guinness for $11.99 for the whole month of March.
Excellent.
It's
Well,
kind of a corned beef
it's corned beef month.
Corned beef month, yes.
Well, Robert Bishop from Blown Smoke, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us
Appreciate
today.
it.
Get out to Blown Smoke Barbecue over in Wanakee and enjoy some fabulous smoked cuisine right there. It's smoked right on the spot, right
spot,
there
yep,
on,
right
on
there.
location. So don't you go away. There is more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around. Up next on the Restaurant Show, Hop's House Eatery and Pub. Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Madisonians, if you are looking for a getaway from the city and finding a good place to eat, look no further than Hop's House Eatery in Mount Horeb. And I'm joined now by Dan and Taylor from Hop's House. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks
to
for
be here
having
again.
us.
This is the first time that we've shared a stage together, but this is your third time on the Restaurant Show, so we're always excited to have you aboard. So, it looks like you're going to talk to us a little bit about baked cod with slaw. Is that what we've got here today?
That's exactly what we have. We have a wild caught Atlantic cod. We bake it and season it.
Yeah.
Butter, lemon, little in-house coleslaw. We use cabbage, green peppers, little grated onion, and vinaigrette. We like the acidity to kind of cut the cod.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone likes acidity. That's why we also add a couple lemons.
Sure.
We have an in-house tartar sauce.
Ooh, excellent.
Which actually is also made using our in-house pickles.
Oh, okay.
Gives it a nice like creamy, almost tanginess to it that you don't get from necessarily like a Heinz tartar sauce.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So now my question is, why do a fish bake? Why not do a fish fry like all the other pubs in Wisconsin?
Well, we figured, every other pub does a fish fry.
Right.
And we get a lot of people that come in and they want to eat a little healthier.
Sure.
They want something different. And honestly, I do love a fish fry. I'm from Wisconsin, but the fish bake, it's just something completely different. It's healthy. It's still flaky and has that nice fresh feel to it.
Right.
But you don't, you can fit your diet.
Yeah, you can fit it in your diet, and you're still making good with the Pope then.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's good. That's good. So now is this just a Friday night type of thing, or is this on the menu all the time?
It is just on Fridays right
Okay.
now. The whole thing is $10. It's our Friday special. It comes with your choice of side and everything you see here. Our sides are mashed potatoes,
Sure.
mac and cheese, fries, and our seasonal veggies. Changes a lot of times: Brussels sprouts, green beans, carrots are our big three.
Nice.
And prepare those fresh every day.
You had me at mac and cheese. Side of mac and cheese.
That goes over very well for us.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that looks delicious. So you have it on some mashed potatoes, and then you got some coleslaw, and you make the coleslaw in house then?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's actually the recipe came from one of our regulars when we were first trying to figure out what to do with fish on Fridays.
Sure.
She was like, "I have this great recipe for you."
Oh, okay.
So we took it and we changed it a little bit, but we listen to what the people want and we give it to them.
Yeah, okay. So people from the community have a little bit of input in what you guys do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Everything.
awesome.
Everything is up to them.
Awesome, awesome. Well, now Taylor, you're going to show us a drink here today. So why don't we take a look at that? And this is the toffee apple cocktail.
Yeah, toffee apple. So not too many ingredients. It's fairly simple, but the flavor's there, which is exciting. I like the ingredients that go into it.
Sure.
So first of all is going to be this Heath rum from the Northwoods Distillery, which is out of Coleman, Wisconsin, which is awesome because it's from Wisconsin, of course. So just a splash of that. What's nice about this too is it is gluten-free. Most rums are gluten-free, but sticking with that. But it's got this awesome toffee flavor to it, which is great. It's almost like a butterscotch type feel to it, which is just awesome, especially in the cold weather and everything.
Oh yeah, warms
having
right
that
up.
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a little bit of that in your coffee too.
Oh, sure.
I mean, there's no problem with that.
Yeah,
that's
it's 5
fine.
o'clock somewhere. 5
Right,
o'clock
yeah.
a.m. or p.m. It doesn't really matter. So.
Exactly. So Wisconsin made is a key in this drink too.
Sure.
And the Mershon's cider is the other key to this drink as well.
Okay.
So just kind of top that off. Normally this is on tap, but obviously I can't have anything on tap here on the show, of course.
Right, yeah.
No big deal there.
Okay.
This in particular is their dry cider, their Death Valley.
All right.
But normally I use their artisan cider, which is going to be their regular cider.
Okay.
And the special thing about them that we really, really like is that they only use hand-pressed apples and honey.
Yes.
In making their cider.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. And when you look at the artisan cider, it's got a nice cloudiness to it.
Sure.
Looks like you just picked it up right from the cidery.
And a good cider really should be a little cloudy. It shouldn't be completely clear.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you go to the apple orchard and you're picking apples and you pick up your little jug of cider there, that would be the ideal color that I would want it to look like. A little fogginess to it. That's how you know it's fresh, and you can taste that freshness.
Yeah.
It may not be for everybody, but it's something that we really enjoy.
Yeah.
So we have them on tap all the time, and they got some cool stuff coming out. They're coming out with a berry cider as well, which we're really excited about. So it's kind of a big deal for us as well.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you guys got some good options here. So you have a special or some sort of collaboration going on with One Barrel Brewing Company going on next month. Can you talk us a little bit about that?
Absolutely.
We actually just got finished with the meeting with them yesterday.
Okay.
We set the date for Friday, January 29th. We're going to have there's a few beer dinners going on with them, so we're going to do an apps and kind of raffle giveaway with them.
Sure.
It'll be going on from 5 to 8. We will sell tickets so that you guys can have appetizers as long as they last, and we'll buy a few rounds of drinks Well, a couple of the brewers and people from One Barrel will be there.
Okay. So this
And
is something that's a raffle that's open to the public then. Somebody could
Yes.
show up to. Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Excellent.
And we're selling tickets, but it'll be more of, we'll buy rounds of beers
Sure.
and appetizers while they last, and then you can
Sure.
go from there.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're calling it the Resolution Buster. At the end of January, everyone makes resolutions at the first.
Yeah, they do.
By the end of the month, this is the one that it'll get you.
So the goal is to try to break somebody's New Year's resolution? Is that kind of what
No,
you're saying?
if it's me, my resolution's been busted a few weeks ago. Actually,
Okay.
Right.
So this is to celebrate the fact that, okay, we busted our resolution.
That you're not the only one.
Okay, so it's the camaraderie. I get it. I get it. So, you've got some great drink specials. We just have a couple seconds left here, but can you talk about? Do you have any drinks that are exclusive to Hops House?
We do actually. This set of wines here, the Malee Estate wines here. These are from Australia
Okay.
and are exclusive to us in Mount Horeb. So
Oh, wow,
we found
okay.
these through one of our distributors, and we're very, very happy with these. And these are excellent. So we've decided to pick up a few of those, and we hope everybody comes out and tries them.
Excellent, excellent. Well, like I said, if you're looking for a great place to eat that's a little outside of town but still in Dane County, stop on by Hops House. Talk to these guys. They'll set you up real nicely, and go check out their fish bake on Fridays. Taylor and Dan from Hops House, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We've got more Restaurant Show coming up right after this. Stick around. Thanks for joining me on the Restaurant Show today. We had a great time with lots of great food. I invite you to check out any one or all of these local restaurants when you're looking for a great place to eat. That's all the time we have for the Restaurant Show. From all of us here, we're reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.
Hi, thanks so much for joining me today here on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat, you'll consider eating at any one of these fabulous locally owned restaurants. That's all the time we have for today. From all of us here at the Restaurant Show, we're reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.
This episode of The Restaurant Show brought to you by AccuClimb Mechanical Services.